Okay, students, let's start again. Sorry for the interruption, just because of a power cut. We were just disconnected. So the last thing we have was, that is past continuous will be changed into past perfect continuous, but past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense will remain unchanged. That is, if it is like John said to Jill, I had watched this movie before you came. John told Jill that he had watched this movie before Jack had come. Or if it is like had been, then had been will remain as it is. So the past perfect and the past perfect continuous will not be changed. Now, there are some other things which are not changed. For example, the king said to the prince, you might do this. The king told the prince, that he might do that. Again, when I am saying that, for example, you had better go. I said to my friend, you had better go. It would be like, I told my friend that he had better go. So this is actually these are actually the rules of the conversion of assertive sentences from the direct speech to the indirect one. and there is another Google Doc in the page. Please go through that Google Doc file as well. You will find these things also. But today I have repeated because I thought that many of you perhaps did not watch that Google Doc video. Now we are going to interrogative sentences. In case of interrogative sentence, the man said to his friends, "Are you coming here tomorrow?" It will be changed, like said to will be changed into asked, not told, in case of interrogative sentence. Instead of that, we are using if. Person will be changed as per the person of the listener. Here the listeners are his friends, and this you is actually referring to the listeners, that is his friends. So it will be changed into they. Then as it is in the present continuous format, so it will be changed into past continuous format if they were going there the next day. Now here is being changed into there, tomorrow is being changed into the next day. Another fact is, okay, in case of grammatical conversion, we are doing this, that is, are you coming here tomorrow? The man asked his friends if they were going there the next day. But it is not pleasant to listen that if they were going there the next day. Often, in spoken English, what we do, if they were going there on the next day, that is, we bring a preposition phrase there, here, on the. It is in case of spoken English. But in the written English, if you don't need to bring any preposition phrase here, of course. So there are many differences between the spoken format English or the written one. So we have to keep these things in mind. We are solving it into, we are solving the grammatical problems here. We are not discussing the spoken here. That is whether it is pleasant to listen or whether it is very much practical or not. That we are not going to discuss here. The teacher said to the students, what did you learn from the course? So said to will be changed into asked. The teacher asked the students, then the noteworthy thing is, this what, this WH word will remain into WH word as well. What will be remain as what? Now what did you learn? This simple present tense will be changed into past, this simple past tense that will be changed into past perfect form. That what he had learned from the course. So the changing of tense, the changing of the particular words in this, all of these rules, they will be applied as they have been applied in case of the affirmative and assertive sentences. The only difference is when we are converting the WH questions, we will use the WH word here as the connecting one. We will not use the connector that. And if it is a yes-no question, instead of a WH1, we are using the word if. So that is all for the interrogative sentence. Now, the man said to his friend, please come here. The question is, that is what kind of sentence it is? It is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are the order, the request, all of these things. And the structural characteristic of imperative sentence is that is there will be no subject in the imperative sentence. So when we are changing the imperative sentences, what we are doing, in case of request, we are using requested. If it is an order, we are using ordered. If it is a suggestion, we are using suggested. We have to understand what does the sentence say. That is, if it is a request, then requested. If it is an order, it is ordered. That is the thing. The man requested his friends. Now, there will be no subject here. So, as there is no subject, the man requested his friend to go there. The format is to plus main verb plus the extension. And instead of said to, we will use requested, ordered, suggested. Now the question is, if there is any negative sentence, in the inverted comma, then what will we do? The teacher said to his students, don't run in the sun. So this can be the teacher told his students as it is a negative sentence, so we are bringing not before using to, not to run in the sun. Now, if somebody says that, sorry, this will not be told, we will use ordered. We had better use ordered because this is an order. We can understand that this is basically an order from the teacher to the students. Now, if we use forbid, what is forbid? That is, this is the past form of forbid. Forbid means nished kora. Forbade, this is the past tense. So the teacher forbade his students, then we don't need to use this not. So in case of negative sentence, somebody has said the teacher advised. Yes, you can say the teacher advised his students not to run in the sun. This is an advice, okay, fine, no problem. But in case of advice, advised, advise is the verb, and if you use see, advice, this is actually the noun. So I gave him an advice. In that case, this is ADVICE, but I advised him ADVISED. So students, this is for all today. Now, we are going to finish this class, and in the next class, we are going to discuss the other part of the imperative sentence as well as the format of optative sentence and exclamatory sentences. And then we are going to solve the passage translation. Okay? Up to then, Allah Hafiz.